Very congratulations, Shreyansh. You have secured All India rank 4. So, how you are feeling about your success?
Thank you, sir, for the wishes. So the feeling is, I cannot tell that in words, but it's something good, and I'm feeling relief that I've been able to clear the exam.
So, are you expecting that under 10 rank in this year?
No, sir. Actually, I was expecting कि at least I could get into the list because it was my first attempt. So I was really surprised when I saw that I was on the 4th number.
So, to whom you would like to dedicate your success? Means that person or maybe some other people?
So I would like to dedicate it to my parents and grandparents and my sister, because they had made sure that I would not get any kind of issue from the family matters, and I should dedicate every bit of my time towards studies.
So you have cleared your exam in the very first attempt. So what message you are going to give to the youngsters who are preparing for this examination?
So the idea would be, what I followed during the preparation was to make the most out of the time I invest in studies, and to ensure that, because during the preparation there are times when there are highs, there are lows, to ensure that we are able to do good studies in a compounded way. I used to take refuge into meditation and other kinds of positive activities which helped me focus on studies as well. So that could be a takeaway for other people as well, that some kind of affirmation, yoga, meditation can help in studies as well.
And what kind of means preparation? Like, suppose, what are the problems you are facing during that entire process of this examination? As a student, what you are feeling? What your experiences?
So, in the process of this examination, right now there is information, lot of information available through online as well as offline platforms. So the idea of focusing on the important parts would be a very important thing. And for that, guidance from seniors have helped me. I made sure that I contacted more than 2-3 seniors and got an idea that these are the books or these are the notes that I have to refer to ensure that I am completing the syllabus entirely. At the same time, I am able to do justice in terms of time.
So guidance is one of the most important factors you are considering.
Yes.
Apart from guidance, don't you think so that any mentor or maybe any guide who will help you to evaluate yourself means that somehow it is lacking in terms of preparation, how to write the good answer and what to do to improve your marks?
So what we used to do is, we used to form a group among 3-4 people, and there used to be questions available online as well as offline. So you used to take 5 questions every day, used to write whatever way freely, and then used to evaluate each other's answers. So this used to give us an idea that there are much more points amongst the 3-4 of us, and at the same time, slowly we were able to improve the quality of answers that we were producing. So that helped. And at the same time, some rechecking from some teachers, seniors helped improving it substantially.
So it's means like that you can say that some mentors or teachers who can give that input to your answer, that will help you to increase the marks.
Yes, sir, definitely. If some teacher is able to provide in a succinct way that these are the improvement areas, that can help, but one should not overdo it, because otherwise one might lose his originality. So that should also remain in the answer, because that will make him stand out.
You worked for 2 years in that private sector.
Yes.
And now, once you started preparing, what are the problems you are facing? Because you are discontinued the service and come to that preparing for this examination. Did you find any kind of problem regarding that preparation?
So, one thing, it was difficult because once you have started doing a job, it was difficult to come back to studies. But it took initial 15 days, 10 days. But then once you get the momentum, then it spans out. But there are days when you are not able to study that good. but there are days when you are able to do it.
And when is the right time to start preparing for this exam?
So whenever you feel that you want to do UPSC, you want to crack this exam, that is the right time to start.
And what that you give the message to the student who are undergraduate who is preparing for this exam? Is it the right time to start that exam?
Yes, sir. This exam requires a lot of reading as well as thinking about yourself, as well as what is happening in the surroundings. So I would say that one during his undergraduate studies, if he is aware about the current affairs, this will definitely help not only in civil services but also in whatever endeavor he or she is doing.
And what is your optional?
So my optional was anthropology.
And what role that optional played for under 100 or under 10 rank? What is your take on that?
So I would say on this that anthropology is a subject which is concise as well as diverse. So it has helped me ensure that I have enough interest while reading it again and again. And at the same time, anthropology is science as well as humanities mixed together. So it helped me create good answers in essays as well as general studies. So I think there is a bearing on anthropology on GS as well.
And how much time one should devote each day for the preparation of this exam? Is there a question confusion among the students, how many time I have to devote in a single day?
So that would be different from person to person. What I used to do is I used to take the topic that I had to do in a day. I had to devise that I had created an idea that this is my reading rate, that I'm able to complete these many pages in a day. So I used to create a plan and used to follow it. So somewhere around 6 to 10 hours per day I used to devote in the studies.
Now after a few months you have joined the foundation course, and then after a few years you become that civil servant. And what agenda means, what program and policies you want to implement in this country?
So my aim would be to learn as much as possible during the training period, and thereafter my goal would be to ensure that the schemes are reaching to the poorest of the poor, so that whatever dream we collectively, all people, 1.3 crore people, 1.3 thousand crore people, I'm missing just a minute.
You can restart.
Okay, so 1.3 Arab people we are. So we are looking at the dream of having a new India. So if our schemes and policies are reaching to the bottom of the pyramid, then only we'll be able to do good in future. So my aim would be to ensure that whatever area, whatever district, whatever tehsil I'm posted into, I am doing my best there.
And one question I'm just pertaining to the students who are taking the classes, in somewhere around 500 students in the class. Do you think that a small batches is more required or maybe more beneficial in comparison to that 500 students in that one class?
So it depends upon the person, what kind of environment suits one to study. There are people who are able to study online where there are thousands of people studying at the same time. And there are people who need personal guidance. So it depends on person to person, I would say.
And what final message you can give it to that aspirant who are appearing for this examination?
So final message would be to have positivity, have trust in yourself. Each day is important, and we have to make sure that even we read one page in a day, that is more than zero. So we have to continuously ensure that we are doing better every day.
Thank you, Shreyansh.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you.